Wow. Wow. Could you ever get tired of a view like this? And the sea ain't bad as well. No. Anyway, my grandfather's blanket is full of bugs. No, that's not a CIA code word. It's a riddle. It's actually a riddle. It's a Creole riddle. And I'll tell you the answer to that one. But not just yet, because I have quite a few of them. So I think because this is a lifestyle, and I'm trying out 4K on this new camera app called, wow, that beach is good, called Open Camera. It's a completely free open source camera, and I'm trying it out to see if it's any good for doing these lifestyles, because I'm having a bit of trouble with the regular Samsung one. Oh man, let's just get in a closer view of that. Whoa. I mean, could it be any more picturesque? Well, sure. So I'm actually in Grand Baie. I'm at the very end of Grand Baie. Apparently there's some changing cabins there, and over there some toilets, and a fantastic beach to just come and sit at the entrance to the bay. So just over here is the entrance to Grand Baie. This is the actual entrance, and the bay is further down there, and we're going to head towards the bay because there's some interesting things along the way. But don't forget, you can always put a comment. If you're watching the premiere of this, you can put a comment, we'll answer live. So hopefully you guys are getting into the riddle thing. My grandfather's blanket has bugs. It's a riddle. I think there are quite a few of them, and I think they're actually old Creole riddles, and I'll be sharing them along, so don't forget to put your answer in there or in the comments as we go along. If you're not watching the premiere, you can always use the comments. I see that there's some shops open here. Camilla Snack and another one, but that's not our goal. We're heading in that direction. So beautiful sea. As soon as I turn this corner, we'll be sticking to my right hand side. So beautiful sea. So come with me as we make a fast paced trip, because I am, like I said, testing this new software, and I thought, well, why not just take you guys along with me? So here we are, walking along, beautiful beach to one side, very nice path for walking. Everything's labeled here. It does seem that this part of Grand Baie is very set up for people to come and visit. Yeah. And we're heading towards the yacht club, the Grand Baie Yacht Club, where there are some boats. My hands will get tired from time to time, so I will be swatching them. Yeah, switching them. So anyway, so the first riddle. I'm sure some of you have got it, but for those who don't know and think I am still a CIA spy for quoting my grandfather's blanket has bugs, the actual answer to that one is stars. Yeah, no, it surprised me as well. Anyway, there are only two of the riddles that I actually figured out myself. The rest I had to get the answers for, so that was a little embarrassing. Oh, they got an old wall there. Let's walk down there and actually have a look as I let you know the next riddle. The stairs sort of just end, but I think you can just step off the side here and onto a beautiful piece of beach. It'll come through here that looks like a rock pool with a built-up wall. So a little bit of a built-up wall there, and some beautiful sea and boats. Okay, let's just get out of the wind a bit before I lead you into the second of the riddles. I don't know how many there are. There are quite a few, and I did have to try and remember them. There are a couple I didn't remember, but hopefully they'll pop back in my head somehow from the magic note I wrote about them. Yeah, so that is actually Grand Baie. Let's have a quick look at it. Okay, a little bit of music. So we can't actually stop there. The guys are playing some commercial music. Hopefully it isn't causing this whole thing to be deleted. But beautiful Grand Baie across the bay there. Lots of fancy houses and things. I'm just moving a little bit faster because of the music. People do like to bring their big boom boxes down to the beach and play the music very loudly. Mostly it's Mauritian music, and that's completely fine. YouTube doesn't mind that. but that sounded very much like a song I actually recognized. So here we are, almost at the yacht club, and so I can ask the second riddle, and the second riddle is standing water. I'm sure if you're Mauritian, you know the answer to that one. That apparently is one of the most famous, or the second most famous. Either way, oh, looks like the yacht club getting ready for a bit of a do. They have very nice walkways around, and you are allowed to walk here, but they do say that this area here is private. So unless you're a member, you can't go there. But if you're not a member, you can walk these walks, look at these beautiful views, swim in the beautiful sea. It's all good. And there are lots of boats and fishermen and things. So let's have a look out there. I'll just show you a bit more of the Grand Baie Yacht Club as much as I can. Members only, like I said. And I don't know, I think membership takes a waiting time of like 3 years, something like that. It's really long. And we're allowed to walk here, and this is their mast with their flags. And we go fishing. Have you caught anything? No fish. No fish at the moment. But sometimes just the fishing is enough. Look. Okay, it's gotten a little bit cloudy, but the other side is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Up ahead is a multi-million euro yacht. I'll go see if I can have a look at that. It is, I think it's being checked or being launched. It looks like some fishermen are going towards it, so probably not going to that yacht. So, has anyone guessed it and left their answer in the comments or in the chat on the side for standing water? Standing water. Let's have a look at the yacht. Well, while those of you who don't know are thinking about standing water, it always reminds me of mosquitoes. Standing water is where mosquitoes come from, but this has nothing to do with mosquitoes. And we got some fishermen here. Whoa, a little bit scary. Bonjour, bonjour. I'll just sneak past here if that's okay. These guys are preparing to do some fishing, and they're going on their luxury yacht. That's your boat, eh? Yes, that's his boat. Have a look at this yacht. I'm just going to turn you guys around. Whoa, multi-million euro yacht. I think maybe the captain's on board. The captain, Capitan, the guy who passes these boats and gives them the yellow sticker, because you see it doesn't have a yellow sticker. So it's not yet approved for sailing. Huh? So we're seeing it first. Oh, the water is stunning here. And across there are all the all-inclusives that are actually taped off. We're going to walk past them because we can. And okay, here we go. They're looking for some big fish. Oh. Let me move. Okay, here we go. They're going fishing, so we'll get out of their way. Whoa, look at that. Look at the wind-up. Oh, wow. You guys, that was like, whoa. Congratulations. That was a very nice cast. Wow, he threw that thing about 50 meters out into the sea. That takes skill. I must actually learn that technique. You use a Coke bottle and you swing it and whoosh. Anyway, that's why it's called the Yacht Club. Look at all those luxury yachts. Whoa. You had one, that's where you'd keep it. So, standing water, everyone. Very, very easy. That I have to tell you the answer now because we're coming up to another one. Standing water is sugarcane. Yeah, so all those who got it right, congratulations. It is sugarcane. For those who didn't get it, I didn't get it either. It's just tricky. It's standing water, sugarcane. Yeah. Okay, so much for that. Anyway, so now we're going into a place that's quarantined, and we can get to the third one, which is also very famous. This one might be even more famous than the sugarcane one, although I'm not sure which one is which, famous wise. So it's hanging water. Hanging water. I'm not going to give you any clues what hanging water is, so don't take anything for granted. I'm just pointing at a place that has been quarantined off, and it is genuinely quarantined off. There are people in here under quarantine. I'll show you as we go further down. I think this is slightly more luxurious, slightly more luxurious, but there are people, you see them standing on their balconies looking forlornly at the sea. at that beautiful sea. Oh man, do you ever get old of looking at that? I mean, the rocks, the sea. Wow. Wow. I mean, my hand, oh, it's shaking. So, hanging water. Hanging water, has anyone guessed that one? Oh, a restricted area. Let me just tilt this a little bit so you actually see. So it is actually a restricted area. I can't see anyone on the balconies here. But, you know, we will see some in a minute. Sorry about that. I just wanted to see if we could get a better view of it without my arm shaking off. Yeah. Okay, so there's another pier here. Let's go on to that one. This one's a little bit more not such fancy boats on it, but I think you get a much better view around. And so don't forget, for the riddle, hanging water, put it in the comments. I'm sure this is safe. Okay, it is solid, but I'm gonna do a 360 with you guys. Man, look at that. Now I'm gonna do a 360 without me in it. Look at that. Wow. I mean, that's Grand Baie down there. CPU is just in that direction. And you got the all-inclusives here. You are allowed to walk in front of them, you just can't go into them. And they're also under quarantine at the moment. So, wow. And there the guys fishing and that huge expensive boat. I hope this camera is working because I feel this is a great place to come in and get some decent good quality footage. This is in 4K. So hanging water, did anyone not guess coconuts? Yes, that's right, it's coconuts. So for all those who guessed right, well done. The next one I actually guessed this one, and I guessed it straight up. She goes in with a father and comes out with a husband. That was actually quite easy. That was one of the few I got. So she goes in with a father and comes out with a husband. I'm sure a lot of you guys are already typing it in there, so I won't let it go on for too long. Beautiful sea that side. But these are the villas right on the beach. They're not part of quarantine, but right next door it is actually part of quarantine. I'm just gonna have a sip of juice. Have a look at that beautiful ocean while I have a sip of juice. Wow. Oh, there's La Quisette. I was actually going to try this new camera app out at La Quisette, but unfortunately they play a lot of music, so you can't. Okay, so this is a quarantine area. As you can see, they're bringing the linen. They're not allowed to actually go to the people, but they can put the linen outside their door and they come and collect it. But you can see on the balconies, people hanging up their washing, because I suppose they have to do their own washing, or I suppose they just do it because they've got nothing else to do. But this actually is a beautiful venue. If you were allowed, that's like a massive pool there. We can't really see it properly, and we can't get any closer. This is as close as we're allowed to get. So I think everyone got that, the riddle. Go in with a father, come out with a husband. It's a bride. She goes in with her father, and father gives it. You guys know the story. So then the next one, and I didn't get this one either. Scratch, scratch behind the door. Scratch, scratch behind the door. Man, can you ever get tired of that? And yet I'm just walking on by it. Yeah. So a little bit more. Oh, this guy. They actually have a security guard here to stop people coming in. So they are taking it quite seriously, and why I'm out here on this completely deserted beach is because Mauritius has got a few cases at the moment. So everyone's a little bit iffy, so you got to wear your mask if there are people around. Luckily there's no one here, and I picked this area because there's no one here. I tried La Quisette earlier when there was no one around, but the music was too loud and the people were too soft. Whoa, beautiful beaches. So scratch, scratch behind the door. Put it in the comments. If you don't know, I'll tell you in a minute. And there are quite a few riddles. I do have quite a few riddles. So stay tuned all the way. I can't do that. Anyway, so on we go. This is actually where a majority of the people are. I think this is a slightly easier to control area. As you can see, everyone is on their balconies. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see their clothes hanging. And looks like they're locked up. You doing okay? Looks like they're okay. Good luck, good luck. Yep. Thumbs up, they stuck there for 2 weeks. I don't know how much longer they've got left of theirs, but they're looking happy, so they're probably right at the beginning. And this is their view. I mean, you know, if you're in quarantine, you could do worse than this view. Oh wow. I mean, 14 days cooped up in this. I tell you what, people pay all-inclusive good money to be cooped up and looking at that sort of beach. Okay, it's not quite as freeing. You don't get to do much, but yeah, you just feel the tension releasing from your body because of this. Yeah, wow. But yeah, that's the problem, is that you can't leave your balcony. Restricted area. No one can leave. And no one can go in. Okay, so scratch behind the door. Hopefully you guys got it. Oh wow, I actually forgot. Oh, it's a broom. That's it. Yeah, it's a broom. I didn't get that one either. And a lot of these, I suppose, make sense. If you, I don't know how that makes sense, because some of them really don't make sense. Oh wow, what a fantastic, I know I keep showing this to you, but it is worthwhile having a look at it. Okay, carrying on. Oh, the next riddle. I have a drum with 2 types of water. That's the riddle. Bonjour. So if you know that, put the answer in the comments, or in the chat. If you're on the Premier, you can actually put it in the chat. And I won't give it away until the end, but I am a drum with 2 types of water. Oh, we got a boat ramp. This is an area where they bring boats. Like if there's a cyclone or something, they bring them here. They pull them out of the water using this ramp. So they pull them out and put them over there. Keep your boat safe during a cyclone. You can actually see the guys down there. I'm just going to pop the camera up a bit so we can get a... Oh, wow, how skew is that? Sorry about that, everyone. Hoping that this camera is still doing its job. It says we've been going for 12 minutes, but I don't know if that's true or not. It is a little bit hard to tell. And it does seem a little bit wobbly. I'm not so sure the quality of that's going to be any good. But you know, we try. Okay. Whew. Yeah. I am actually feeling the heat a little bit. It's overcast. And there's this giant cloud around us, but beautiful blue skies in that direction, matching. Whoa. It is just perfect in that direction. We do have a little bit of a storm there, but yeah, that's where we're heading, but it is quite far away, so hopefully we will be completely fine. We are getting a little bit of wind. Nice piece of breeze. Sorry if it messes up the sound, but that's it. Where were we? I am a drum with 2 types of water. I'm a drum with 2 types of water. Hopefully you guys are getting that one. Very simple. I never got it. But if you know it, you know it. So leave the answer in the chat or the comments. And onwards. And some of these riddles are, I suppose Ricky was telling me something about the riddle, something like it was a way of learning the Creole language. Although, if that was true, I should have learnt it and should have maybe done them in Creole. Eesh, bad Brian. But anyway, not important. we're carrying along. You see on that side, the guys are fishing here. We're just standing around. We're on a bus. We're on a decent enough walkway. There's across the road a temple. I suppose they've just, because of Mahashivratri has been cancelled, I suppose that's a little bit sad, although I am seeing some guys walking on the road still. So, yeah, not completely cancelled, but we are still going in this direction. There's a part of Grand Baie I'm hoping to make it to if time allows. That's why I've been walking a little bit faster along this. Alright, we'll get there. So, I am a drum with 2 types of liquid. Has anyone guessed it? Because the next one is just weird. So, better get this one. The next one is going to just, I don't know, blow up your brain or something. No, I won't do that, but yeah, if you get it, then congratulations. But this one, I am a drum with 2 liquids, 2 waters, 2 liquids. Anyway, it's an egg. You got the yolk and the white, and it's in a little drum. So an egg. Yeah, I suppose it does. They sort of make sense, you know, they're almost there. It's not like something you could figure out like intuitively. It's something that when you know the answer, it's like, no, of course. So this one, there's no of course. If you know it, you know it, and that's it. 5 branches in the water. That's the riddle. 5 branches in the water. No, I know the answer. I do know the answer, but I don't know why it is 5 branches in the water. Oh, look at these boats coming in. I'm just gonna pop the camera. I need a little. I'm putting the camera down a little bit so I can have a bit of a break. Whew. Been holding it. Have a look at that though. Wow. If it jerks a little bit, it's because the tripod is actually on the ground. Okay, whew. Enough of a break. We got places to get to. Okay, so back along the beach. The guys are actually repairing their boats, so a lot of work going into it. It does take a lot to keep a boat, unless you have one of those luxury cruises that someone else looks after for you. Here we go. Got to get your scrubbing brush out. You got to put your anti-fouling. You got to clean all the little bits out of it. But yeah, that's what you do if you've got a boat. Very nicely kept beaches here. They are swept every day, which is fantastic, and really easy to walk on. There's another beautiful. Oh, there's some. Let me show you the doggies because I didn't on the last one. So here are some beach doggies.
How are you?
Hi, good, thanks. I'm just doing a live video at the moment. It's all right. You okay to be on? Because I can show you. Yeah, this guy said hello. What's your name? Me. I live here in Mauritius for 5 years. So just some guys on the side of the road. Good to meet you. Thanks. We're gonna head back down to the shore. Yeah, sometimes it's nice if you're not doing the live. I normally stop and chat to the guys, get a little bit more information. But on the live, if they're not going to say anything, then it's better just to keep moving on. So what did I say? 5 branches in the water. That's the riddle. If you don't know it, I'm just going to tell you what it is. This is where all the boats come to live. There are loads of boats here. I suppose they put so many boats here together, hoping that they'll breed and make little boats. No, I think it's just easier just to bring the boats up to the shore here. This is actually Grand Baie Beach and lots of Grand Baie street foods, but that's not what we're here for. I've got another video on that. You can go check that out. Actually, I did a live on it, so you can go check out the live. That's not what we're here for. So 5 branches in the water. You're never going to get it unless you get it. It's an octopus. That's right. 5 branches. I don't know why it's 5 branches, but an octopus is 5 branches in the water. So if anyone knows that, please in the comments let me know why it's 5 branches and not 8 legs or something, or cryptic 8 legs, 8 sticks, or 8 mangroves, or that would have made more sense. beautiful Chinese restaurant. And they actually open, they're hardly ever open. So there's that. Paninis and Domino's, they're great. We actually are trying to get across the road without getting run over by a bus that just stopped any old way. Okay, the next riddle as we cross the road, because we actually are planning on going up in this direction. Truck coming, but we should be okay. Hi. Good, thanks. I'm good, thank you. Oh, you guys have gotten a little bit twisted. Oh, a lot twisted. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, there we go. So that was Billabong. Hopefully you saw that. Hi. Oh, we got a guy doing something. Let's go say hello. Hi, you live? Oh, you repair shoes?
Yes, essentially a shoe doctor.
So he's a shoe doctor. So one of the riddles is about that. Can I ask you a riddle?
Yes.
You know what a riddle is?
Yes.
Okay, so this riddle is, I walk with my head down.
Yes.
Always walk with my head down.
Well,
So I'm just going to tell you the answer to that riddle quickly. It's a shoe nail. Do you ever use shoe nails? I've never heard of anyone use a shoe nail, but that's a riddle.
shoe doctor, okay.
So the shoe doctor also didn't know the... My shoes. Left side. Oh, wait.
Don't worry, we have it.
Okay, so it looks like my shoe needs time with the shoe doctor.
Come off, yes.
So it's coming off. So he's going to quickly repair that while we are live.
Yes.
You can be quick.
Yes, quickly.
He'll do it quickly. So the other riddle that I asked you, well, I can't remember. Oh, there's got some music there coming from the other side there. So hopefully you guys are not listening to it. Well, I talk really loud after it.
Mauritius a paradise.
Yes, Mauritius is
a paradise full of birds.
Mauritius is a paradise. Yes.
So enjoy your life to the Mauritius.
Oh yes, and the beach. Look at the beach back there. I just wish the car would go because he's making a lot of noise, and I am standing around barefooted. This is the express bus for those who are interested.
Port Louis, yes.
The Port Louis express bus. It leaves from here, and up there is the bazaar, which we're going to go have a look, see if there's any shops open there. That was the plan. And there's some nice houses around here as well. Well, let's try not to get run over. So some nice places, Senator Place, casino, and then a very, very old sign and apartments. So there he is, he's still repairing my shoe. Sometimes these lives turn into a little bit more fun than expected.
Yeah. But now we go for the long time.
Yes, yes.
We're stitching for hand for long time.
Okay. So for a long time he's been doing this, and look at that needle pushing it through.
Yeah.
Doing really, really well.
Handmade.
Handmade, yes. Okay, so my shoe is finally being fixed.
Yes, to Mauritius.
In Mauritius.
Nice.
Nice. So while we're here, let me just turn you guys so that we can get on to the next riddle. Hopefully I answered all of them. The shoe one. The other one is, my room has a red carpet and small white chairs. My room has a red carpet and small white chairs. Hopefully I didn't get one and say it and then forget about it. But anyway, so that's the next one. We've done the shoe one. That was pretty cool. We had a guy with that actually repairs shoes. So he also should have known about it. It's good. Thank you. Let's see if it's... Look at that quality workmanship. I don't know if you guys can see. But let's see if it still works. Get it on my foot.
Another one.
Oh wow. Oh wow. The other one, no, the other one is okay. I'll come back. What I'll do is I'll come back because I'm just going to go up there because I'm doing a live video. So how much do I owe you?
300.
Huh?
300.
300.
Give it to me.
Whoa, so very, very expensive. So if you want your shoes repaired, 200. 200. So make sure you negotiate the price up front because that's very, very expensive. Won't be doing that again. Wow. So if everyone who you just pop into on the side of the road, don't get them to fix your shoes. Although it is nice to have my shoe fixed. My shoes probably cost about that when I bought them. Anyway, these things happen when you're live. So we actually are heading up in this direction. So the riddle was, I have a room with a red carpet and tiny white chairs. Yeah. This is the side road up Grand Baie. You can see there are quite a few closed shops because we are heading towards where the bazaar was. Lots of closed shops. I don't know if it's just the timing, because I did see that this one was open before, and it's not open at the moment. But wow, it is. There are quite a few closed shops here. I was hoping that at least some of them would be open, but it doesn't look like it. Wow, that's a truck and a half. You're going to build a truck. Put a wing on it. Take it for a flight. Oh, there we are. Someone is open. Oh, so the shop and the clothes, they are open. Bonjour. So let's. Oh, and there's some more puppies on the side of the road. Well, there are actually quite a few dogs down here. Well, a little bit tiring. Been walking non-stop, and I'm hoping that my new app works. If it doesn't, then well, I'll be very disappointed, because I have been walking and sweating and spending a lot of money on that shoe. 200 rupees. Wow. And if he's doing that, yeah, a little bit upset. You know, I think that's a little bit of a rip-off. And it always leaves a bitter taste in your mouth when that sort of thing happens. So, some juice. Yeah, I was thinking he was being nice, and turns out, okay, enough lecturing. Sorry about that, everyone. Just, you know. So, anyway, the riddle. I have a room with a red carpet and small white chairs. Small white chairs. It's your mouth. So, your tongue and your teeth. Okay, this is Durban bunny chow. If you guys don't know what a bunny chow is, it's a curry and a piece of bread. It's very nice and very famous from Durban. So Durban, South Africa, they make this bunny chow. It looks something like that. It's a square piece of bread that they hollow out and they put a curry in it. And of course, Sharks Forever, all the Sharks fans. So Curry Express down here, and this is the bazaar. Okay, there looks like a shop is open in there. But this one, which I came to just after lockdown, had just opened up again, but it looked like they've completely closed down now. Or maybe it smells like fire. Oh, police investigation. It smells like fire. That's a bit unfortunate. So it actually burnt down. Bonjour. And it looks like police line around it, so maybe, who knows. Anyway, so this is the Grand Baie Bazaar, which is closed. But I do see someone in there, and someone on the outside. So, not completely closed down. There are a few people here. I can't imagine that they're doing much business, but they are here. So, there they are. It's probably a little bit too dark for you guys to see. There we are. And then some stuff on the sides here. So, and that's it. That's all that's left. A few stands back, but no one, not many have come back. It is a very touristy area, and this was a great place after coming into the market and you just stopped to get something to drink. They did used to make quite a nice panini here, as I remember. But that's it. So, I do have one last riddle, and I will ask it, and then you guys can just let me know. But I wrote it down because it was quite a mouthful. So, apologies for reading from a piece of paper. Let's put it down here. It does not have teeth. It eats every day from early morning until night. Until nighttime, and it never swallows. It does not have teeth. It eats every day from early morning till nighttime, and it does not swallow. And I think that was probably from about the time when these riddles were made up. So very, very old riddles. It does not have teeth. It eats from morning time till night time, and it never swallows. Yeah, well, I'm going to pick up a little bit of speed. It looks like this was quite a nice restaurant at some time. Yeah, beautiful little garden with the palm trees, and then everything else is closed up. I don't think there's much else. I was hoping that there'd be some spectacular moment, some finale to this video that I could go, this is it, this is the end of it. But I think all we have to do is call it. I have to say, wow, not much left here. So I'm guessing from the back end of Grand Baie, a little bit of a sad ending. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find something interesting that we can close off on. Maybe the dogs up there. There are some dogs, and there's still a few shops. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Maybe there's a corner I can turn, or something. Wow. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like there's anything. What I'll try and do is I'll pick up a little bit of speed and see if we can't get to the beach and just close out with the sea behind us. That normally works quite well. And while we're doing that, there's some shops around. Some of these roads that go down, they've got a little bit of they still serve dulperies and things. So that's the guy going to buy some stuff with my 200 rupees. Can't believe it. Still going to go on about it. And it's pity because this is live, so I can't delete all that bit out. But maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it is one of those things that unfortunately does happen. He saw me as a tourist, so treated me as one and overcharged me as one, which is a little bit sad, you know, to just sew up a little bit of my shoes. And on that note, we're almost at the beach. My riddle, it has no teeth. A little bit loud. Grand Baie Express. It has no teeth. It eats from morning till night time, and it never swallows. It never swallows. So we've got a bit of traffic coming. We are so tantalizingly close to the beach. We're nearly there. We've got a puppy following us. Let's go. Across the road. That was a big 4x4 that almost slammed into us. But we're back to the beach. We are back to the beach. And I think with such a beautiful vista around me, I can sign off happily. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. Wow, what a great scene. Well, everyone, thanks for joining me. The answer to the last question is, of course, a sugar mill. So a sugar cane mill. It has no teeth. It eats from morning till night time, and it never swallows. It's a sugar cane mill. Hope you enjoyed some of this. Hope you enjoyed all of it. Well, water's getting close. So I'm going to sign off. Everyone, thanks for watching. See you next time. Wow. Walking away from the water. Cheers, everyone.